So we did a thing.
Along that street, we're talking nervously. We closer, won't be long now. You made me write this song, yeah. We safe but don't know how. We far away from town. We talk until we can't no more. You know, like I found before. Track of the time.
Thank you for the coffee. So we did a thing. So we were looking at getting a camera at some point in the future because a lot of what Luke does for work is online, and he'll be taking photos of his company's merch and recording videos and advertising and all that kind of stuff. So we thought at some point it would be really cool to get a camera. And then because I've been making videos, I really wanted to get a camera as well. And I kind of put on my vision board, which was in a couple of previous videos, that I wanted to get one when I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, just because then I felt like, you know, it's not just a hobby, but yeah, I mean, of course I find YouTube as a hobby, but then it's like a bit more serious, and I've shown that I've dedicated and put a lot of time into this. But then Luke suggested looking on Facebook Marketplace, because he was thinking that surely there's a lot of people out there who tried to start the whole vlogging thing or wanted to get a pretty decent camera that wasn't super heavy, and then realized a couple of years later that they're just not using it. And so we looked on Facebook Marketplace for the camera that I wanted to get, and there were so many up there, like so many up there. And so Luke was like, well, it's such a good price, why don't we just at least go have a look at it and see how it functions? And that is bugging me. And see how it functions, and we did. We went up. So the camera that I wanted to get is like the typical vlogging camera, just because I feel like it's one of those things that so many people use it, and I've seen so many YouTubers come back to this, that I thought that it would be a pretty decent one. And Luke was also concerned about getting a camera that then might go out of production, and so therefore like the accessories, like if we needed to get extra batteries in the future, or if we needed to get, I don't know, the main concern was batteries or like spare parts or whatever, then what if it goes out of production and then we're not able to get those parts? But so many people use this camera that I was like, I'm pretty sure that they'll continue to making parts for this, or that it won't necessarily be discontinued. So the one that I wanted to get was the Canon G7X Mark II. If you know anything about YouTube videos, you'll probably know about this camera, because it's pretty much the camera that most people use for vlogging. And we saw it advertised on Facebook Marketplace in the Stuttgart area, and it was 350 euros for the camera and all of the accessories. And so what we were looking at for full price for just the camera, not including any of the accessories that I'm going to be showing, it was going to be 600 euros, or Saturn, which is like the JB Hi-Fi / PB Tech in Germany. It's currently on sale for 520 euros. So basically what we were looking at for the most basic, just the camera pretty much, was going to be 520 euros at its cheapest. And that's a lot. I mean, it's not a lot for someone who's doing this really regularly, and I definitely want to keep up with YouTube, and that's the whole point of starting it with my PhD, was that it was something to be able to help document what I'm doing and day-to-day life and all of our trips and everything. But I felt like I wanted to get to 1,000 subscribers or 100 videos before I invested money into this and actually, took it to the next level. But then when we found it for this price, and especially because Luke will be using this for work, it just like made sense to grab this deal. And so I asked the guy how much it was, and it was 350 euros. He bought it 2 years ago, and he said he's used it a handful of times, but it was something that he thought he'd use and then didn't. And so he decided it was finally time to pass it on. So we are winning from that sense. We are definitely benefiting from that. And he was really lovely. It was about an hour's train to get up there, and everything looks in really good condition. We had a quick flick through, so it's not like an official unboxing, but I haven't actually looked at each individual item properly. My main focus was, because it was secondhand, I wanted to turn on the camera to make sure that it did turn on, for one. And then I wanted to make sure that the shutter was opening and closing, that the screen didn't have any lines through it, there wasn't too much damage to the camera itself, and I wanted to make sure all of the parts that flip up, like the screen flips up and all of the covers for like where the battery goes and everything was working fine, and everything looked really good and it was in really good condition. So we were happy with it, and so we decided to get it. So there's going to be a bit of a change in how the videos look, hopefully. I'm just really excited to, yeah, finally be able to use something that actually has decent quality, not just in the video, but also the sound. It would be a lot better with this. So I guess without further ado, further ado, it is that, isn't it? Much ado about nothing. Yeah. Without further ado, let's unwrap this. So we got the camera and it comes with a case with a long strap so we can easily take it with us. And there are 2 compartments. So in the front he just has a spare battery. In total there are 2 spare batteries and then 1. So he has 3 batteries. It's now ours. So we have 3 batteries. And then there's the camera. I have to say, it's so much more compact than what I was expecting it to be. Like, I know everyone talks about it being like the vlogging camera, but it's just, I don't know, it's just such good condition and like super small, super compact. It seems really easy to like just hold out and talk to. It's like not very heavy, which is really nice because I was kind of worried about, like, obviously I'm just vlogging with my phone at the moment and so it's super easy to use and like it's not heavy. It's kind of worried about like, you know, your arm dying when you're holding it out, but it's a really good weight. The shutters open and close perfectly, and so I guess the main thing will just be learning how to use it, because I know that there's like auto functions and everyone talks about that, but just making sure that we know how to do it so it's like optimized to the different situations that I'll be videoing in. So it's got just the on button up the top and it opens very easily like that. And then on the screen you'll see there are like no scratches, no bumps. The screen comes up like that, so it's super easy to see what you're doing, see yourself in the camera. And it just, yeah, flips around like that. It can come out. Brilliant. And then it's just got all the functions. So I will slowly learn how to use the functions. But for now, I'm just stoked. There's a couple of videos which I can link down the bottom of videos that we watched of people recommending it and talking through it and why they recommend it, not just for vlogging, but also for camera photography. And a lot of the photos that we saw came out of that, and some like actual professional photographers use it as like a handheld camera when they're at weddings or when they're out and about doing proper shoots, because then it's a lot more for like those candid photos, but they're good candid photos. They're not like just a photo you took on your phone or anything. So we were just really excited for it, not just for like the video side of stuff, but for Luke's photography for his business and stuff like that. It just, yeah, seemed like a really good option. And then we have all of the accessories. So it came with a case. In the case we have 4 micro SD cards. I lie, 3 and an adapter. So 3 SD cards that are 32 gigabytes each, and then an adapter. It's just the adapter. It's not the micro SD card that I dropped. And there's space for 4 more. So it's a pretty nice, easy, small little case. And then it comes with a little tripod, which is super handy. Luke was thinking like, oh, maybe we sell one of the tripods that we already have to, you know, offset some of the cost of this. But I feel like we have so many things that use tripods, like the phones, and I've got a recording microphone, the Tascam, which I've been using to, like, when I've been doing sit-down videos, because the audio quality is just so much better than my phone. And then we've now got the camera. I just thought I'd rather have more tripods than less, just so that if we lose one or if we want to take one away from holiday but it's not one of the better quality ones, then we can do that. So yeah, it's a little standard tripod. It is very easy, but it actually seems like pretty sturdy and pretty good quality. I feel like Luke and I normally buy tripods off like eBay or something pretty cheap, so it's nice to have a good quality tripod. And then we've got a bunch of chargers. So we've got one which is like a single battery charger, and then this has space for 2. So since we've got 3 batteries, so we've got 3 batteries, and therefore I'm determined to not be that YouTuber, which, let's be honest, it'll probably happen because I haven't seen everyone, but I'm determined to not be that person who's like, oh my gosh, I forgot to charge my batteries. I'm determined to keep on top of it and to always have a good charge in my batteries. And then there's a cable that he didn't know what it was for, so we're going to figure that out. But I guess pretty much everything comes with cables. I assumed it would be for plugging it into the computer or something.
It's for if you want to plug the camera straight into the TV.
Into the TV.
Then
Okay.
just,
I assumed
computer,
computer, but
through them on the TV.
that makes sense. And then it's just the box that the camera itself came in. And then, yeah, just all the manuals. So obviously this is a very second-hand unboxing, but it's still very exciting. So I guess I might as well put in one of these memory cards, because at the moment there's no memory card in there, so I couldn't video with it. But it has battery, so I might as well put a memory card in and see how it goes. You know, I'm so stoked now because I bought a memory card reader for work. I was the only one. Like, I bought it for myself because I figured nobody else would use it. But I'm so stoked that I did now because I brought it with us to Germany. And it meant that I can use it for this.
3 hours later.
There's a literal, like, record button. I'm such an idiot. So this is it. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like, I can't believe I'm using this for the first time. But, welcome to the video change in videos. It's gonna look, there you go, like double recording. You'll be able to see the video difference between my phone and my camera, but I'm just so stoked that I've got this now, and I'll obviously play around with the different functions that it's in and the lighting and everything, but for now I'm just so stoked that the video quality is going to be so much better. So thanks for coming along this like super random vlog. And it's just like a small random thing, just unboxing the camera and getting used to using it and figuring out what the heck the record button is. But thanks for sticking around, and I hope that you enjoy the videos here on out that all have much better quality. Thanks for sticking around so far. It's been so cool. Like, I can't believe I got to 250 subscribers, and obviously most of it's probably friends, but it's just so cool to have that and know that, like, I thought I was going to be on like 2 subscribers for the first year of me doing this, and it's like, it's not about the subscribers, obviously it's about like documenting my time here in Germany and starting what I've wanted to start for years and years and years. So thank you to everyone who has actually jumped on, and I hope that you stick around, that you enjoy all of the content that's going to be coming. So if you did like this and you are excited for more, then definitely subscribe, because then it will notify you whenever I get a new video out, and it really supports. And leave a comment if you want to chat, and like the video and all of the normal stuff that everyone says at the end of a video. But thanks for sticking around, and I will see you later.